It's people who give birth. What I call a breeder, right?
Yeah.
There's two types of people. People who, aren't planning to have kids. And they're good with it, and they're secure in their own belief,
In their own sexuality.
And we don't, or in my case, lack of it, as a result. And then there's these people who feel compelled to have kids, right? And that's fine. If you want to have kids, that's your business. What bothers me is when the people who want to have kids get so nervous when I come around and say I'm not having them.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Now they feel they're compelled or obsessed or whatever to spin me around and turn me into a kid person. I don't do that to other people. I don't go, you got to stop having kids. And you got to be like me. I don't do that. I don't feel the need. I'm comfortable with my own beliefs. Personally, there's a lot of people who I think shouldn't be having kids. I think they'd be terrible parents, right? But you don't see me personally going to them and trying to turn them around.
Yeah.
But you see so many people just get so bent out of shape they can't handle the fact that I'm different from them. I'm like this needle that sticks up and they feel they have to smash me down with hammer. You know that Chinese expression?
Yeah.
Right? They cannot handle the fact that I'm different than them.
Yeah.
And it's the same cult mentality that they are not comfortable with their own decisions in life, whether that be, joining Lubavitch or how do we get into this? Global warming, and they feel the need to follow the pack with this, and they've changed their life and they've made these decisions, and they're not secure or comfortable with the decisions that they've made, so they have to try to get you to be part of it. And that's why the scientists, these liberal scientists, shame on them, they've created a religion, a cult, and they feel the need to bring in everybody, or they ostracize you and turn you into a pariah. Because, God forbid, you should say that Al Gore is a fat hack, who's corrupt, and he's a big hypocrite and an idiot, right? God forbid that anybody should have the balls to say that in the scientific community. That whole community went straight off the edge. Now, and God forbid, somebody in Lubavitch should stand up and go, you know what, the Rebbe's not Messiah. There, the guy's dead. Now let's move on. You don't hear anybody say that in Chabad. They're all scared to, right? Because they're going to be treated like a pariah by the rest of these, these Kool-Aid drinking people.
Oh, Jesus!
What?
You're tough on the Lubavitch tonight.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just wanted to make the point. Does the rabbi...
I never heard you say Jesus before. Last week was dick, and the week before that was shit. Wow.
I didn't say the S word. I did not say the S word. Do not use that word. But anyway, they want to know in the chat room if you shake hands with women. Do you hug women?
No.
Go home and go, hey, great show, let me give you a hug.
No.
Let me feel your pointy breasts against my chest.
No.
They want to know if you spank the schmackler.
Aren't these personal questions?
Yeah, folks, these are personal questions.
All right, I'll tell you.
We don't talk about such things.
I'll tell you like this. I'm not sure where this came from. Why?
Yeah, exactly. We're talking about Torah.
We're talking about. But here's the thing. I have I know you're new to this whole thing, right? It's well documented. I'll just do it in 1 minute. Because you're
not the spanking the schmackler.
Yeah, because you're 50-year-old dude and 1 have kids. Suppose the chance is very smart. He said because you're a 50-year-old dude and you don't have kids, right? And so there's Shomer Negiah, right? So what I'm looking at is a lifetime. I'm looking at a lifetime sentence of serving Shomer Negiah, right? Which means you can't even touch women, right? So that's not a way to live, and it's frustrated or whatever. Because I'm trying to find a Jewish chick who's willing to be from and not have kids. Yeah, good luck with that one, pal. Right? So I have a heter from a Rav, from a Major League Posik, one of the Gedolei Ador, who said that I should, what do you call it? Spank the schmeckle.
Yeah, that's exactly what it says on the heter mechira.
Exactly. It's not a heter mechira. It's just a heter. A heter mechira. You know what that is?
Go ahead.
A heter mechira is a selling the chametz. Let's say. It's like a heter.
Oh,
I'm going to
sell it to a goy.
Sell it to a goy, right?
So, D. Maddie wants to know, Luke, when did you peak around lots of experiences with women? When did this begin? It really began when I came to Los Angeles in 1994. For the next year or so, I slept with, I don't know, about 15 or so women. So aside from that, I haven't been promiscuous since like 1996. I've only been an average with one woman a year. So I'm practically a sadic.
When was that thing in Orlando? When did that take place?
That was 1993 to 94.
Okay, because
which thing in Orlando?
When you answered an ad and like 10 minutes later.
Oh, that was 19. Oh, I think late 93. Well, 10 minutes later, I was over at her house, and then I talked to her for an hour or two.
Oh well, at least
we didn't just.
Yeah,
we
didn't just jump into
leap
bed.
into bed. And what happens is we talked, and she showed me around, and then she showed me her dad's room, and we were sitting on the bed, and I said, do you oh, I picked up like a novel she was reading, and I quickly scanned through it looking for a sex passage, and then I read it out loud to her, and she started laughing or giggling, and then I put my hand down her pants really quick. And the problem was once we started doing it, she would just rip those nails into my back so much that it hurt.
Yeah, we've heard that
I wasn't able
story.
to enjoy what we were doing. And then she said, "Oh, I've got to go off to do this thing," and so it wasn't ultimately satisfying. Not to mention totally unspiritual. Oh, and what's worse is when I came home and shared what I'd done. These people were all offended. So, Blood to Champ, maybe this girl once had me
just
choke
read
her.
his question.
Have you ever tried it? No, I've never. I don't think I choked, or if I had, I did it very gently. That's dangerous. I'm not into cutting off, air circulation and choking so people pass out. And, I'm very traditional. I'm a sadic. I don't just go around choking girls. I mean, did she want you to choke her with your hands, or did she want you to choke her?
Okay.
Because
his schmeckle was.
Okay, with the hands. Okay.
Well, because his schmeckle wasn't just.
Wasn't
a schmeckle. It was bigger than that. Now, yeah. What was I going to say? He's Blood the Champ said, "God bless you, Rabs." And I want to say thank you very much.
Oh yeah. So Maddie wants to know how old I was when I was playing around. 27, 28. I was a good-looking boy. You can go on YouTube and find some videos of me from, when I was about 27, 28.
He looked just like this, only...
yeah, not as jolly. My face wasn't as fat.
Not quite as much gray hairs, but he looked basically... You know what? If you colored your hair a little bit, you could look pretty much close to how you used to look.
Yeah.
The only thing is, you...
Lose 10 pounds. And
lose
10
yeah,
pounds.
you said the thing about the chubby face.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, this woman today, or yesterday, or whenever it was, that, she said, "Oh my God, he gained 10 years." And I was thinking, you mean he lost 10 years?
Yeah.
Because I thought you looked younger.
Right.
And you went, "No, he looks older." Oh, okay. Maybe because they see the chubby face is what they see. I don't know.
But at least my skin's been protected from the sun for 3.5 years, so it's fresh and it's just ready to be adored.
Okay.
So any final questions, Tori?
I gotta say something. I gotta say something that everybody's talking about this. You talked about this, and you say, "Oh, it's so hard because there's all these women and blah 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 blah." Nobody ever talks about me. There's a lot of women that I've dealt with, let's say in the last 6 years, who a lot of women want to do me.
I don't understand. No normal guy ever says no to a halfway decent woman who wants to have sex with him. That's really weird. Very suspicious.
So
are you a communist?
A communist?
Yeah, because communists they don't like football and they don't like having sex with lots of women.
I love football.
But you don't like having sex with lots of women.
I didn't say I didn't like to. I just don't do it because
maybe you're Al Qaeda.
Yeah, that's what it is. No, but I just want to say that you're not the only one. I have tremendous temptations. I have a lot of women that want to do me. But here's the thing you got to keep in mind. Why do they want to do me?
Because you won't do with them.
Bingo. This is how women are. Women want what they can't have.
Right.
If they can have you, they don't want you. If they can't have you, then they want you. Right? So as long as I stay not available to them, I attract a lot of women. That's why when I first arrived here, there was a lot of women in the chat room before.
Yeah, and I'd say, "Hey, ladies, I'm available."
Yeah, they got that picture.
My moral strictures aren't quite as strict